guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathy with Healthy Ambitions, and today we're going to take that amazing noodle recipe and experiment with some of the suggestions. There's really one suggestion in particular in my comment section to see how it turns out, and that is to use this noodle method to make macaroni and cheese. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited. Full disclaimer, I haven't tried this yet. Like, you're gonna get to see when it works, if it works, at the same time I do. Once the video is uploaded, of course, I'm gonna upload the video regardless of how it turns out because I'm super excited to do this experiment. If this is your first time here and you have no idea what I'm talking about with this new noodle method, let me show you. And over at Keto Asian Flavors, uploaded a video with this new method for creating noodles using 2 Kitchen Alchemy ingredients. Guys, they sell these in smaller bags. I've already got the big bags because I love doing this method. We have sodium alginate, that is going to act as a thickener in your noodle base, and calcium lactate, that is going to be the bath that the noodles are going to gel up in and sit for an hour. So thickener, gelling agent. I will make sure and link to the first video up here that I did. If you haven't seen it yet, you might want to hop over and watch that first and then come back over here. Anyway, one of my commenters suggested that I try macaroni and cheese because she noticed in my video I was talking about how ununiform my noodles were and that some of them were kind of fat. And she said, what if you do that on purpose and make short, squatty noodles and turn it into macaroni and cheese? So I am really excited to try this. I am super, super excited. I haven't tried it yet. This is my first time trying it. You get to see it happen as I do it. So I'm going to use the same base that I used in my last video for the keto egg noodles, which the base is going to consist of your egg yolk powder and nutritional yeast, because so far this has provided the best noodle flavor and consistency of the different variations I have tried. And then I already have a cheese recipe that I'll use for the cheesy part of the noodles. I have on my website a keto mac and cheese, but of course it's using cauliflower, and nobody's being fooled by cauliflower mac and cheese. You're not fooling other people, you're certainly not fooling your mouth. But this recipe, it has potential. It has real potential to actually come off and be like the real thing. So I don't know about you, I'm super excited. I will make the noodles first and then we'll get into the recipe for the cheese sauce, and then we'll see how it turns out, and there will be a taste test at the very end. Fingers crossed, I have high hopes. Calcium bath, I did want to point out 2 things that are going to be a little bit different from previous videos. And the first one is the squeeze bottle. I wanted fatter noodles, and so my husband actually took the end of one. It looks horrible and dirty, but it's just burnt. He burnt it to reshape it. I think he had more the thought of doing linguine noodles, but that size and shape I think are going to work really good for these macaroni noodles too. And the other thing that I'm going to do different, so with the spaghetti noodles, I have the calcium bath swirling as I'm squeezing the noodles into the bath, because you want the string of noodles. You don't want it to just all plop to the bottom. Because I'm not doing the string of noodles, I'm going to try a little bit of a different method to where I'm just kind of like squirting in pieces and see how that works. Again, first time doing this. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna load up the bottle. I know a lot of people get smaller squeeze bottles. This is compared to my head. Get the bigger bottle so you can get the entire mix into one bottle. And then always, I made this big mistake the first time I did it. Use a funnel. It is thick. The mixture is very thick, and it's really, unless you have a wide mouth squirt bottle, which I don't, you won't be able to get it in there without the funnel. So I'm going to funnel this, and then we will get to the calcium bath. So confidence is not as high as it was at the beginning of the video. Controlling the noodle squirts was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. And then ironically, since going in there, many of them have like fattened up a lot. See if I can come in. Oh, I can't come in from the front screen. They've gotten fatter. And so here's my concern, is whether or not it will gel all the way through, or if it's just on the thicker noodles, if it's going to be like a gel coating with liquid. And then, you think about like those candies that have the burst of liquid flavor in the middle, and it works great for candies. I don't think that is going to work good for this. We'll see. Maybe that won't happen. I'm going to proceed. Like, I'm not giving up. I want to see this through to the end, but definitely less confidence now than when I began. All right, we're gonna let these sit in this. They're ugly noodles. They're very ugly, fat, weird noodles. I'm gonna let this sit in the calcium bath for 1 hour, and in the meantime, we're going to make the cheese sauce. So like I said, we're moving forward, full send. Let's see how this goes. Okay, got some in a bowl. That's what it looks like. It looks much better now that the cheesy sauce is on there. But of course, add a little bit of extra cheese on top of that. I'm actually nervous about this one. The other one I wasn't so nervous about. This one I'm not sure about, but full send. I promise you guys a taste test at the end. We'll see. Okay, it's better than I thought it was gonna be. The noodles have slightly, almost like a weird, like a little tiny crunch. And I don't know if that's just from the gel coating, like popping when I bite into them, but I get a mess here. Okay, real talk. I've been keto for almost 4 years. The only macaroni and cheese that I've had in that time has been cauliflower mac and cheese, which is, satisfies that cheesy flavor. And this could still use a little work, but it's better than the cauliflower version. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a win. I would love to see any ideas that you have on making better noodles for the macaroni and cheese. Of course, you could do the cheese sauce on the spaghetti too. It's just not quite as fun as mac and cheese. So this is a great launching point. It has potential. I want to call it a win. It's better than the cauliflower mac. And if it's better than cauliflower mac, then it must be a win, right? All right, that's I was worried halfway through. I'm pleasantly surprised. All right, that's all I have for you today. If you have any other, if you have any questions about noodleification, if you have any recommendations for recipes that you would like to see, whether it's noodle or not, if you have a keto recipe you would like to see, make sure you comment below. Let me know what that is, and I will see what I can do. All right, guys, I'm gonna go finish up my my noodleification mac and cheese. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next video.